Hello everyone! How are we all doing today? I am just getting my head tracking plugged in. Here we go. Welcome along to Court Farms. We've got the Tatra 8x8 tipper. It's going to replace the tipper we were using. Let's get the volume of the game up a bit. It's a bit low. Much better. Much better. And we are going to go to field. What field needs harvesting? There is a field that needs harvesting. I can't remember which one it is. Is it 4? No, it's 14. Where on earth is field? Okay, what's that in? Barley. Ah, convenient. So let's find our way down to field 14, I guess. Hello, Ranger Marcus Matic, Storm Crazy Ben H, and Flame Duck. How are we all doing today? Good, I trust we're all doing good. Now we'll have to bring the combine down after this. And just my luck. For those of you that can't make it out, it's literally just started raining in game, so as soon as I get down to the field, I'm gonna have to get out of the truck and fast forward time. Also, yes, the did I forget? I must have forgotten to save the game after the stream last week. That's somewhat convenient. Sitting here has assured me that the... Oh, I did. Sitting here has assured me that the silage clamps have been fixed. Which way do I want to go here? Straight across, I think? I've got a sneaking suspicion I've just taken a wrong turn. Unless this road takes a really, really sharp turn, I've taken the wrong turn. I've taken the wrong turn. Oh wait, maybe not. Maybe I can get to it through field 18. Hey, Daz. Is this map on consoles? No, this map is not even released yet, Matic. But it will be on console, don't you worry. I need to get a Landy style, like this map is coming to PC and console soon thing. I am basically testing it. So sitting here is probably going to make a appearance at some point. Is that a way into field 14? That is a way into field 14. My cheekiness has paid off. And it's potato barley. Hey, Faye. And as Faye's just said, the map will be released when it is ready. Can I get the combine down to the field? I think... Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a third vehicle. And I think the best vehicle for the job is gonna be the Defender. Hello, Lister. And Harry. Hard worker, Marcus. Michael. There are road tires on the truck, yes. Unfortunately, I can't get agri tires on them. I cannot get agricultural tires on that specific truck, so you'll have to deal with the road tires. Come on. You can do it, Defender. You can do it, Landy. Come on. Yeah. Son, follow me. Let's go. Let's not go there. Let's go here. Hopefully the Landy can take the turn. The Landy has taken the turn. I'm going to go this way because it's a lot less tight. How do you get mod? By not asking, crazy. Moderators are chosen specifically by me because they haven't asked for it. 1 or 2 have offered. And offering is different. How's the Landy coming along? It seems to be doing quite well. I have hit the barbed wire fence that I can't see. Hopefully the Landy doesn't have that same issue. It did not. Fandabidoozy. Do I think any maps will come out this week? Possibly. And Harry, welcome along. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. I can't remember why I moved my logo to where it is now, but okay. Is the big game in the mod hub? No, it's not. I actually need to update my mod list a bit, Ranger. The big game is available on Mod Hoster. Is Lanny going to be coming to console? No, Foxtrot. Check. Open up your console. Open up Farm Sim on your console. Check the mod hub. Is there anything in there that isn't already a brand that's in the game or Lizard? Because the reason that it's not going to come to console is basically because it can't. Hello, Sim. Sim, did I leave my Steam online? Yeah. There was a big game converted. It's just not a very good convert, which is why I wasn't using it up until very recently when I needed to do massive field to annoy you guys last week. I hope this is the actual way to field 14. Where am I even going? Stina's. Well, thank you, Sim. Thank you for that. Hey, Manjano. This is where I need to turn off? This is where I need to turn off, apparently. Oh wait, no, the map isn't scaled correctly. The map isn't scaled correctly. That's not where I need to turn off. I need to turn off up here a bit. Or possibly down there. I'm not entirely sure. Well, there's the top of field 14. Can I get into field 14 over here? Hey, Massey. It's going good. I'm just having a minor disagreement with the game at the moment. That's young. Rain's gone. That was annoying me. The rain was getting on my nerves. So we got a lovely, bright, sunshiny day now. And why was there a wage? Oh, follow me. If you're wondering why we have 18 million, it's because this is a test. This is basically how I test. I get far too much money into the save game and then buy equipment as and when I need it to test how the map will respond to it. So I need the landy. Taxman stole your monies. That's not good. That's never good. Hey Dal, how you doing today? Oh, Gamma's here. I didn't notice Gamma. Sorry Gamma, I missed you saying hello. Might need to turn on slow mode. Let's get the harvester unfolded while we reverse here and get the header on. You're just watching Chris' video today. Yes, Chris the Irish Gamer did put up a long form video, which is much like what I use. What kind of English? Irish is in no way English, Manjano. English may be my first language, but it's not my nationality. My nationality? What on earth is a nationality? Is it like the nationality of mashed potatoes? You have to reinstall all your mods because of issues. That happens. Too much. Right, let's get myself situated so that I can use my wheels and pedals and pedal wheels and wheel pedals. So you guys will have to bear with me for a second while you can't see this, but I'm scooting my pedals around with my feet. Okay, foot on the clutch, foot on the throttle, just so I can get that into place. There we go. So let's get going with the barley harvest. This won't be a very good harvest, but it doesn't need to be. You haven't been in the stream for a while due to rugby. That's fine, Jack. It happens. Wasn't there a Lizard branded Defender? That was actually a mistake. It was supposed to be a Land Rover, but they can't even call it a Defender because Land Rover would get angry. And if you didn't notice, the one that was on the mod hub got taken down because not only do Giants not have the license for the model itself, or for the vehicle itself, but the model that was used on the mod hub and the model that VF is using and everybody else is using is even from a different game. My empty. Sim, you are too close to the truth right there. The bin is on my bed, and all the trash is on the floor. I need to sort my room out, and that's a running joke at this point. I need to sort it out today. Once I got ATS recorded for tomorrow, I'm gonna sort my room out. Hey, Mad Train Driver, and Scott, and Oliver, and Mitch. Tommy needs the spuds for internet. So does Fatty. That's why he doesn't, You didn't know it was a problem. It is because it's two different countries, dude. Two completely different countries. What's my favorite crop? It's actually it's actually potatoes. Hello, Eddie, and thank you very much. It snuck up on me on Saturday, and since then, thank you to whoever just subscribed. That's been happening. It's just, yeah, things are going good again. My favorite crop is actually like potatoes because I don't know. I just think the yield of potatoes is so hilarious. Dave, do I use a money cheat? Do you use a money cheat? I do, Ryan. It's called editing the XML. It's not particularly a cheat. It's a feature within the game if you're on PC. Most YouTubers do it. Sim does it. I do it. Landy does it. Dagwin probably does it. And the reason we do it by and large is just to get money in to start a Let's Play. My white balance on my webcam is off. 4K 2017. I've got a little aim in my head for like I've got a target for my birthday, which is in August, of how many subscribers I'd like to have. I'm not gonna like reveal it until closer to the time, but I got a number in my head. And I think it's doable. Definitely think it's doable. Hello, Ryan. AGP. Bring back console extension. Yes, Sim, absolutely. Because nothing says fun like accidentally setting the player move speed too high and flinging yourself across the map. We've done that. Been there, done that. Got the t-shirt and the astronaut's license. You're going to the Tato factory on the 8th. The Tato... Foxtrot, do you mean Tato Park? 1 million. I wish. But we are only 96,000 subscribers away from the skydive. Those of you who remember that joke, that's not a joke. If and when I hit 100,000 subscribers, VF and Sim have agreed to go skydiving with me. I don't know why they've agreed this, but they have. That was basically me yesterday, Sim. Well, close to it. Because I got the payment, and yeah, very, very close to being able to afford that microphone what I want. The cheapo Chinese one might be just sat on a shelf as a spare. And the one that I'm using right now might be resigned to the garbage can because it is dying quickly. Hello, Owen. You've been to Tato Park, NHF? Not sure that was Sim. Yes, it was. I'm pretty sure you said you'd go skydiving with me, Sim. Factory in Tandragee in Armagh. Oh, you're going to the UK factory, Foxtrot, because the Irish factory's in Meath. My sub-target for August is 6k. It's not 6k. Where do you skydive from, except from a plane? You can go cliff diving. And Sim can reveal his face. No, the running joke is I'll blur out his face in all the video, because I will take a video of that. I will have a video camera by that point. And do vlogs and stuff. Because I'll have money. See you, Fusion. DLC available? Not yet, but I can tell you now. Giants haven't actually even announced this, but I can tell you what it's going to be. Because between the Steam DB leak last week and Giants' tweet earlier on this week, I can tell you with some certainty that the first DLC for Farm Sim 17 will be Coon Wrappers, Coon Bale Wrappers. And I want the straw. The straw is going to be used for something in a couple, possibly tomorrow. Got a plan for that. But the DLC is going to be Coon Bale Wrappers, possibly a baler and wrapper combination. But Giant's last tweet was a very bad pun. Gethin has a metal plate in his arm. Don't hit anyone with it, Gethin. You might kill them. Hello, Chris. Keep the hammering to a minimum, please. I don't know why I turned on head tracking. I haven't used it yet. Let's get in the cabin. Oh, good lord, it's... Oh, it's really sensitive today for whatever reason. Really sensitive. Hey, Etho, how you doing? There we go. Let's tab over to... Joe, I'm gonna sell a bunch of stuff real quick. Namely all the bloomin' fast tracks that I bought. Because they were intended as a joke last week. And also the 3 silage trailers. I'll do silage again at some point. It's just that I am basically waiting for sitting here to send me the updated version of the map. And the FR850, just so there's less stuff for me to tab around to. There we go. We should be able to get to this guy. That's it. That Ursus was getting a bit boring. What Ursus? Oh, the Ursus Bale Wrapper. Yeah. Jen said it'd be early February. Yeah, very early February. And they didn't say for the DLC, they said for information. So the announcement I would expect... Farmer Jeff, you ain't getting banned. Again. You can stay. Hello, Gazman. Is it me or is the fast track a bit weak? It's kind of weak, yeah. And for the MP server, guys, it's on Colbur V2 at the moment. Exclamation mark MP will get you the details. Exclamation mark MP for all the details of the Diddy server. What's the Mercedes mod? The MB track? That... I should probably actually get a link to that as well in my mod list. I need to go through my mod list again. Hey, Ad. Long time no see. Yeah, it's a couple of months, dude, for 3K to 4K. That was a slow 1,000. Paralympics has been cut? Well, yeah, he's trying to get to the Paralympics, Gethin. He is probably training a lot. What does the square blade thing do? Do you mean... do you mean by any chance these things? These two things, they are levelers. They basically can push crops and whatnot around. They're primarily used for silage. Could have kept one fast track? I could have. I'll probably swap it out for, dang it! I was gonna swap the fast tracks out for some classic Axions, which I haven't tested and haven't even bothered downloading yet, and I've meant to for the last 2 weeks. This is how organised I really am. I've been meaning to download these mods for A person spelled Mercedes wrong. Yeah, people misspell things all the time, Richard. Hey, Gaming Land. And John Deere Lover. You watch my video when it comes out when you're at school. Dude, my videos go live at 6 AM. How are you watching them at school? Don't forget the... Yeah, thank you, Sim. I'm doing good, Gaming Land. Will I play Kettle and Crops? Yes. I have it pre-ordered with the Kickstarter thingy-majiggy. I've been looking forward to it for a while. And I know, I think they may have stretched out the whole hype period a bit too long, because I'm kind of starting to get a bit bored of it and it isn't even already out. Chris and Gamma, could you escalate that? Because he just arrived to do that. Could you just give that a bit of escalation, please? Because I don't want to tap out a game to do that. Morning one, don't have time at home in the morning. That's fine then. Thank you, Faye. And well done, Chris and Sim. You both unbanned him. Why has Sim been playing Kettle Crops videos? Mad Train Driver, do you mean the promo videos that they send to everyone? Sim, you unbanned him, you absolute twonk. Did Landy stream last night? Yes, he did. At about 7 PM GMT. The square thing in baling technologies? Oh, do you mean the bale stacker? If I stop here again, baling technology. Do you mean this thing? This is a bale stacker. It picks up square bales and stacks them 3 high. But it's incredibly hard to use. Hey Dave, love your videos. Keep it up. Thank you very much, Ross. And hello, Joko. You have the same name as a footballer. Unless you are that footballer, in which case, hello. Quite famous person, Joko. So I'm using the... You need a good PC currently. How do you know this, Sim? Have they given you early, like I said they would? Hello, Bob. Will he stream tonight? Possibly. I don't know what his plans are. His streams when he's in Canada are kind of if and when, and not a case of he will be streaming on these days at these times. He'll probably try and stream if he can. You hate football? Okay, Joe. No, that's fine. It happens. What websites do I get my mods off? Primarily Giants Mod Hub, FSUK, Mod Central, Mod Hoster, but I do occasionally traverse into the dodgy sites, and of course Marhu's website, which is not dodgy but has some rarities. Finding the map. It's a good map. There's a few, there's issues with it, but that's to be expected in a work in progress. Mad Train Driver, I've already answered that question. Unless you mean what's my favourite harvester, in which case it's the potato harvester, because potatoes are my favourite crop. It's actually the one-row potato harvester at that, but I never use it because it just takes so long. And if you're wondering why the seeded texture is potatoes, it's a weird bug that happens. This is a giant bug you're seeing. With converts. Where it decides randomly to change the texture of seeded ground to potatoes. Will I be playing Sandy Bay? Absolutely, John Deere Lover. I will be playing Sandy Bay the second it comes out. As for when it comes out, I have no idea. And like I'd said, do please remember to hit that like button. For some reason, my chat is really slow on my screen. YouTube, make chips out of them. Yeah. The chat on my screen has stopped. It's actually behind what you're seeing on the stream. Oh my god, this is happening again. I may need to refresh. Or pop chat out or something. Yeah, popping chat out might not be a bad idea. But it is being a bit wonky. By the way, I found out how to fix the little bug I had just on Sunday. Not yesterday, Sunday. Where it was saying I was both online and offline at the same time. I had to reset my stream key entirely. For whatever reason, YouTube bugged out, so I may have solved my weekend streaming issues. So if resetting my stream key works every single time, which it doesn't bother me too much because I use I don't use OBS, I use XSplit. If resetting my stream key works, well that solves my problem entirely. We're what, 93% full. We're getting close here. Getting very close to being full, so what I'll do is I'll pull up to the end here and grab the Tatra. Fill that up, take it over to the yard, empty it out again, and bring it back over to the field. Now that I actually know how to get to the field. Roughly. Vaguely. Here we go. So this is an 8x8, so there's 4 wheels on either side. You're sorry you didn't watch my stream on Sunday. There was no stream on Sunday, Mad. You missed nothing. Arnold Hodgson, I do not remember you, unfortunately. I have a terrible memory. Do I like class combines? I do, actually. My favourite forage harvester is a class. It's the class Jaguar. Well, there's an issue. I can't actually see where the thingy is. There was no stream on Sunday because I was having weird issues with YouTube streaming. And I think I solved the problem. Literally today, because I was having the same issue again. And I wasn't angry this time, so I figured out the solution in about 30 seconds. Or less. So, you know, sometimes anger will get in your way when you're trying to do something that'll help you. And I know you wouldn't really use a truck like this to, you know, cart grain. Does this thing even have a cover? It doesn't even have a cover. Why does Nightbot not like emojis? Because it is spamming. And thank you very much for subscribing, Farmer Jeff. Welcome back to the Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Nightbot thinks emojis are offensive because it is realistically spamming. Also, you'll have to ignore all this grass. This has been fixed in the newer version. Hello, Ben. How are you doing today? How's everyone doing? I've seen a lot of people saying they're good. A lot of people saying they're having curry and chips, and I hate them for it. Because all I've had this morning is... I kid you not, this is what I had for breakfast today. About an hour ago. Just under an hour ago. I had... Hey, Dan. I had rice from last night's chicken curry, but what I did to reheat it was I put it in oxtail soup. And I'm sure there's somebody who finds that unbelievably offensive. What I find it is absolutely delicious. Rice and pasta in oxtail soup is delish. The storage point is over here. Ah, it's got the trigger issue. How high up is this one? So high it's unusable. Well, that leaves me only one choice. I'm gonna have to let sit in here now. about that. That leaves me with one choice, and it is to actually use the... well, to test these sheds, I guess. Which, you know, I guess it's not a bad thing. Testing this shed out. Open up the door. I'm gonna make sure this door is open all the way, because I'm probably gonna want a decent enough turning circle with this thing. Because I have no idea if the tip calls on this shed are gonna work. It is one of the many things that do need to be tested. Looks like they might work. Looks like they're not working. Over here it looks like it's gone right up to the edge. Okay, so next load will tell me. Where did I get this zipper truck? It is on Giant's Mod Hub actually, Gazman. Hello, Jason. This is a nice truck. Does this come with a trailer? I think it might actually, yeah. But I'm just using the tipper portion because it's a bit easier. Right. Let's use the wheel again. What have I missed? Not a lot. How's my map going? I haven't been working on it for the last few days. I've been playing Fishing Planet instead. What am I shouting again? When you least expect it. My map has been... yeah, it's been kind of on hold because I've been enjoying Fishing Planet. I have done a small bit. I haven't really touched all that much. I've been taking a short break just to chill out and play Fishing Planet, which is a really, really actually quite good game. And for those of you who think I just can't drive ever, look at me actually staying within the lines. Mostly. Somewhat. Hello, Mark. How are you doing today? In UAB, hello. Fishing Planet, yes, Fahy. We've been playing Fishing Planet. The entire TeamSpeak has been playing Fishing Planet. Yes, it's free, and it's very good. Sad. You've noticed an influx of Fishing Planet, and games conveniently called Subscribe to RainbowDave. My webcam is bright. Yes, I actually meant to change the white balance on this. So just bear with me a moment while I do that. It's gonna be video input. To open up this. White balance I want to be auto. Yes. I'll just set it as auto. There we go. Much better. May I take a look at it tonight? Yeah, it's actually really good. It is genuinely good. Like, as weird as it sounds for me to say, hey, you should get this fishing game. This free-to-play fishing game. Yes, Fahy, you have to join us at Lone Star tonight. We've all been playing at Lone Star. Yes, Mark, thank you for reminding me. For those of you who have been watching, I've been saying, hey, the bathroom's getting swapped out this week. Well, my mother was talking to the guy who's going to be doing it on Facebook the other day. Turns out it won't be done this week. So there will be normal streams this week. There will be normal streams next week. The week after, however, there may not even be... it may be the case that I do all time-lapse videos or 2 to 3 videos a day. Because the week after next... Is it now next week? Maybe next week. No, the week after next, I think. Yeah, the week after next. Monday to Friday they have set aside for doing the bathroom. So I'm saying now I won't be streaming that week. Is Fishing Planet on Steam? Yes it is, and it's free to play. And yeah, we've been playing the snot out of it. I'm level like 11. It's a couple hundred meg. 1.99 spotted bass. I'm still wondering what my record for the buffalo is. Because I caught a 3-pounder last night and apparently that wasn't my record. Might say if you're going out in the cold to go fishing? Yes, absolutely. Is Court Farms out? No, it is not own. And the reason it's not out is because I'm testing it. I am testing it for sitting here. I'll be sending him a couple of bits of feedback about things that I've noticed today even. Just to make sure that he's aware of them. Like the trigger that's literally impossible to get to on the main storage. Just making sure that he knows about the issues and has them fixed. So you guys get the best map you possibly can. Am I gonna do Let's Play with Simulator? Are you asking is the multiplayer with Simulate and Faye returning? Yes, Arnold, it will. We have whittled our choices down to 2 maps, neither of which are currently out. Hello, JV. I have now been... Is your stream a few days? When did I get over 4,000? When did I get 4,000? It was Saturday I hit 4,000. Right at the death of the stream, it ticked over to 4,002. But I don't know what. I was downloading it at like 40 megabits per second. It felt like a few hundred megabits. Or megabytes. It could well have been a few gigs. When you download things at 50 megabits per second, you don't notice how big they are. Only, this is taking a little while, isn't it? Is it out in the bottom? The map? No, it is not. Current reviews is pay to win. There's no winning in a fishing game, Ad. It's a game where, in all honesty, I play it just to chill out and I don't really care about, you know, getting the biggest and the best fish. It's a case of, I want to chill out and catch some fishies. You know, I want to watch some nonsense on YouTube and shoot the breeze on TeamSpeak and do something that I don't need to think about. And that's Fishing Planet right now. Probably next week it'll be the map again. Welcome back, Fusion. See us, Fusion. Farmer Jeff, don't make those jokes, please, because Landy was talking about it last night in his stream, and I'm going to say it here as well. People who ask about literally every mod coming out on console, you are an absolute blight on the community right now. Everyone is sick and tired of it. Literally everyone. I like it, Ad. Hello, Chris. Howie now. And yeah, Jason, I'm with you there, Jason. That was a bad joke. What did I know about myself except I can't be bothered having out today? Other than to fix things. Now I look like I'm sunburned. I think I shouldn't wear a blue top when I've got the, What happens if I expose a bit of my red top underneath? Will this, like, screw things up? Hello, Willem. William, even. Have you missed something? Not really. I'm now trying to get the colour bands to screw up in such a way that I don't look like I'm sunburned or dying. Jeff was joking, Fahy, but it was a bad joke. How many on-up mob maps do I have? What? I'm not even sure what you're asking, Matt. I currently play on 1, 2, Cobra, Old Streams, Shellington, well, that's coming to an end, and Court. So I've currently got 4 maps. There is a 5th on the way, and Sandy Bay will be replacing... There's a 5th on the way at some point. That again is a work in progress. And I've told the map maker, I've been talking to him, I've said, look, wait until you're happy with the map, then you can send it to me. Until such a point as you're happy with it, I don't want it. Set camera to 5600K, turn on incandescent light. That may be an idea, except... Mark, my white balance is down as low as it goes. That's awesome, Hamster, but please don't advertise. Do I still play Lost Burg? I haven't played Lost Burg in ages. I don't generally play off camera all that much, Fusion. Because I find that if I play off camera, I'll get burnt out. If you see me opening up Farm Sim at night, it's usually I'm setting course playoffs to do something, or I'm testing a mod. How many mod maps do I play that are not up? This and Springwells. That's it. We lose the glow of the monitors. Yeah. Is it the glow of the monitor? Oh, it is! It's the glow of this monitor here with you guys on it. I wonder, can I... Hamster, I told you not to advertise. Could somebody just give Hamster a 5-minute bop? 9. About 9 gig. And that's probably a zipped up format. See Fusion and hello VF. Do I play? Oh, I did play White Oak. Yeah, I guess that counts too. So 3, and I'll have my. Yeah, I will have a 4th in the near future. Depending on when the map maker is happy with their progress on the map. And I don't mind being blunt and saying, look, until you're happy, I don't want it. Because if you're making a map and you're not happy with it, but you release it to fit some sort of schedule, it's not going to be a good map. And I'm not ever going to rush people to bring their maps out. I'll make jokes with Silver and Sim and Fahy about their maps. And, you know, they make jokes with me. They joke with me, you know, oh, when's my map coming out and all that. It's a joke. I know it's a joke. Hey, Swag. Can I play a really annoying song? No, I'm not playing Ultra Poker Mad. But I genuinely dislike when people try and rush map makers and mod authors to bring maps out, because and mods, because they just tend to be worse than they would have been. Because there's always going to be compromises made, and I hate when compromises are made. Hello, Darnell Agri, how are you doing today? Thinking about getting Payday 2. Do I own Payday 2? I genuinely don't know what games I have on Steam anymore. Turns out when you get over 200 games on Steam, you start forgetting what games you own. 8 or 2, yeah, I think everybody hates it mad, except the people who demand the maps. I'm doing good, Darn. Thank you very much for asking. Let's see, we're at 91%. By the way, how many likes do we have on the stream today? I've seen a few people saying like spike and reminding people to like. You Payday 2 VF. That's not family friendly. That's not farming. I don't own it. Thank you, Ad. Making maps takes hundreds and hundreds of hours. Got 28. The aim is between 50 and 100. I'd love to get 100, but really the goal is 50 at the moment. So let's see if we can get the likes up to closer to 50. You own it and you've never played it. That's like half of my Steam list, VF. I've got a significant number of games on Steam that I got as part of bundles, and they've never even been installed. It's like, oh, I've got this game. When did I buy that? Stop the harvester up again and get to this thing. Tatra. Making a map is depressing because you realize how slow it is. Didn't I watching 50 likes is easy? Yeah. Sim is probably joining. This is single player ad. Plus he doesn't have the map. Swag the Gamer liked the stream. Thank you very much, Swag. I don't like Ark because I know that if I started playing Ark, I'd never play another game again. And to the people who want maps, like immediately, who want nothing but maps all the time, I will say one thing. Make your own map. Find out exactly how easy it is to make a map in the, what, 1 week time span you guys want maps to come out in? This is the Tatra from the Mod Hub, VF. The new Tatra Tippers pack. This is the 8x8. It is a seriously good truck. Small, it works, and yeah, that's kind of the thing, Mark, is like, when you make progress, you feel accomplished. And annoyingly, you get to a certain point where progress is just like, I've gone a bit further along. This is St. Bridget's Day? It is St. Bridget's Day. I completely forgot about that, Kyle. Thank you. It is not the first day of spring. The first day of spring, I think, is the 1st of March. Why do I smoke? Because I'm an idiot mad. This is only vaping. This is less bad. There is a fake company ad. It's called... It's called Lizard. Yeah, Faye, your map has been coming along at a ridiculous pace. Hello, Apex 100cc. How are you doing today? And don't forget, guys, if you are enjoying the stream, please do hit the like button. If you're new, because I am seeing a lot of new faces, please do hit that subscribe button as well. You're more than welcome to join the RainbowDave Madhouse, because here the lunatics really do run the asylum, because I am an absolute lunatic when I'm giddy. Do I even vape? No, I don't vape. Don't vape ever. What is Lizard based off? Whatever Giants wanted to be based off. It's just pretty much whatever suits Giants. Still in this field? Yep. Was up until last week. Yeah, I need to get back into doing my map again. Coffee. Yeah, right, Sam. The amount of times you've come on to Steam Speak drunk, you are ridiculous with alcohol. And technically, I'm not even putting all that much bad into my body anymore now that I vape instead of smoke. I need to start... Actually, how much do I spare? Yeah, it's not like you haven't drank since New Year's Eve. I strongly doubt that. Also, I saw the video you put up on Facebook earlier today. My personal choice for karaoke tunes is Living on a Prayer by Bon Jovi. Yeah, that sounds more like it. You're too stingy to pay for a taxi. Mayo, we were selling St. Bridget's Cross. So we're going to follow you to bring the evidence to Lourdes. See, that's a noble cause, Laser. I know it was 2013. I saw the date on it. But, like, my personal choice whenever I do karaoke is Living on a Prayer by Bon Jovi. Because I get so into that song, it's hilarious. I definitely wouldn't try and rap. How can this map? Are you asking how to get this map, Apex? Be patient. Do I think this will be out sometime by the end of February, hopefully, if consoles and PC? I don't know, Peter. It really depends on what Giants are doing in terms of like how many maps they're getting to test and how many mods they're getting to test. And right now I'd imagine they're actually focusing on the patch and the DLC, so map and mod testing is taking a bit of a back seat to that, or at least I'd hope it has, because I would prefer to Giants to patch the game and get it all working. VF is trying to get me to sing, but unfortunately I'm not as bad as he is. Hey, drummer. How are you doing? By Dave, I mean Jason. Did I say Dave? I am atrocious. I'll just... Do I drink? Very rarely. It's usually like my birthday, Christmas, and New Year's are the days that I will partake of the alcohol. And thank you to the 2 new subscribers, including Apex 100cc. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Big Bad Wolf. Why am I in no way surprised that you would sing that? Do I still live in Ireland? Yes, I do, Peter. And I can't see myself moving anytime soon. Because number 1, money, and number 2, I quite like it here. I've got pretty much everything I need here. I'll probably sing There's No Limit. You know, that's like no, 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 there's no limit. That would be my go-to. Oh, Meatloaf is fantastic. Just even to listen to Meatloaf is fantastic. So what I'm going to do after this is... What am I going to do when I get this field done? Because there's no other fields need harvesting. Can you PM me later? Yeah, sure. 698 is on hold. Because he is lazy. I did just sing it because that's the entire lyrics of the song. Oh, I love that Badger song. Badger, 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 Mushroom, Mushroom. What map is Sim working on? His map. I should sing some Metallica, no thanks. What should you PM me on? Whatever you want, Jeff. I am in Munster. Can't get me on Discord. It's probably because I got my PMs somewhat privated, I think. Alright, so that's this field done. I'm not going to bail it today because I've got a plan. I have a plan. And the mod I need isn't out yet. The mod I need is going to be released today. Do you know what song is also pretty good? Is, what's it called? That one about narwhals? Facebook? You can send me a message. You should be able to send me a message on Facebook. Honestly, like YouTube and Twitter is probably the two best places. Chat's all messed up. Yeah, it's doing the thing again. I'm gonna refresh chat in a second. What is the mod? Fahy knows what the mod is. Sim can guess what the mod is. People who know me for a while can guess what the mod is. When I'm saying I'm not going to bail this, I'm waiting for a mod. There's gonna be something dumb happening. Where's that song by? That was by... Ooh, Buggeration. I can't remember who did it. You haven't heard the Narwhal song, VF? Oh my god. It's amazingly terrible. No, I wanted this. Does it sing? I don't know if it sings! Is it a bale cannon bear? No. Suffice it to say, I'm not going to give too much away here. Suffice it to say, I won't need a bale fork. Mr. Weeble, yes, Weeble stuff. It's the baler of old streams to fix. It is not the baler from old streams. It's even dumber. Do I know much about the release of Sandy Bay? Yes, I know it'll be released when it is ready to be released. Landy is still finding some small issues, and Oxygen David is working through them. I mean, Oxygen David now does have Useless Farmer testing the map for him as well. So he does have people. Hey, Dusty Dave. That's a pleasant little surprise. And Dusty Dave, with his first message in chat, actually managed to guess the blooming thing. Well done, sir. It is the ARM modding team's Lely Welger, which I'm probably going to reskin because I've looked at the textures on Facebook and they don't look very good. They look 2013-y, which I kind of knew would be the case. Because he did say he wasn't going to do any retexturing and to be a quick and dirty convert. Can me sim if I do multiplayer? Yeah, when the time's right. I'm going to ask you if you don't pester sim. I'm actually going to tab out in a second once this trailer's in the thingy. Just to... You go there. You get in there. And... There we go. We're on 4K. Thank you very much, Shirley. Oh, dang it. It's just for you, Faye. I would... Oh, is that going through the wall? I'm gonna have to go into the next shed and check. Was that the Mercedes? That was the MB track. I have to go into this shed and check. Your chat is frozen too, VF? That's a... Okay, so that's something I can tell sitting here about. I'll be throwing bales in the trailer. Yeah, that's kind of the plan, is flinging bales around the field. So what I'm going to do now is, because the silage clamp is a tad broken at the cow yard, do you know, I'm going to buy... Let's get the Lily Tego thingamajiggy, and let's get something dumb to run it. There's only one thing I can think that's dumb enough to run that thing. Where is it? Where is it? Let's go for the British style. So we're gonna do some quite extreme silage. The signs light up on this map. Yeah, I told Sydney here to fix it. Hey Rob, how you doing today? And hello, Oshin. Yes. Haha! almost immediately tipped the quad track. Send me a PM on YouTube. Awesome, Jeff. I'll check it after the stream. Yes. Haha. CVF. There is a weird collision on these gates also, which is mildly irritating. Hey, Carol. How are you doing today? Do you know what? This is probably something that you might actually see, which is it just makes me laugh a bit more. Hello, Marina. How are you doing today? Totally legit right here. Because we all know realism is key, of course. This is ridiculous. I could have got into the field from there. I've only just discovered that entrance to the field. Let's get this. Yes. Fantastic. 18 million, I can't even, but this is the biggest storage wagon. Did I miss one? Oh, dang it. I thought that was a small one. You think that my avatar is dead? Probably. Yeah, chat's been doing weird things of late, guys, so I do apologize if chat just stops for you. It's happened to me today. It'll recover itself in a couple of minutes if it has just jammed up for you guys. If it doesn't, hit the refresh button. YouTube chat itself seems to be breaking. So I mean, if you guys want to send support tickets to YouTube, go ahead, but they probably won't do much. Where's the bail sell point on this map? As a matter of fact, I need to actually get this up. There doesn't appear to be one. Is it the shop? No, that's a fuel point. Okay, this is going to be entertaining. 43 likes. We are close to the 50 that I would like. After just over an hour, after just over an hour of streaming, so we should hit 50 and we might just get that 100 that I'd really like. At least the stream doesn't keep on buffering. That's true. I mean, small victories. Hello, Tenmar. How are you doing today? When will I get a haircut? Eventually. I'm not gonna say I'll get one tomorrow. I'll get one eventually. In all honesty, I like my hair long. Will Landy be streaming tonight? Possibly. I do like having my hair long. Yes, it's annoying. Yes, it causes issues, but I do enjoy it. And if you're enjoying the stream, please do hit that like button. And if you're new here, please do hit that subscribe button, like somebody has done fairly recently, because I keep checking on the subscriber numbers. So thank you to whoever did subscribe. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Right, what I'm gonna do, where would the nearest silage clamp be? At the main yard, wouldn't it? Sim's seen old pictures of me when I was younger and I had genuinely short hair. Like, you guys are all used to seeing long hair and bearded Dave. Sim's seen pictures of short-haired, beardless Dave. I think you can back me up on this, Sim. My face is spherical without the beard. Like, when I've got short hair and no beard, my face is a sphere. I look ridiculous. Shorter hair, maybe, but proper short, no. My farm sim is on Steam, so whenever Giants release updates, I get them automatically. You want me to stream? How do I stream in heavy metal mode, dude? What is heavy metal mode? Do you mean like moshing non-stop? Because that hurts my neck, and I've already got neck issues. It's metal. And I'm not growling because that'll kill my voice for a month. Again, personal experience. The one good thing about the quad track is I can really control how this thing goes. Let's see if this thing has tip calls. I would guess not. Oh, good lord. You have some grand news, Eddie? What is this grand news you present us with today? Like 1999 Undertaker. Oh my god. You want me to arrive on a motorbike? I mean, I can do it. When's your birthday, dude, actually? Because I legit have no idea. You must stream for your birthday. For 3 hours. In fact, I got an idea of something we could do for, like, that could be done for your birthday. I'll tell you after the stream. Probably on TeamSpeak or Discord. Hey, it's in here. Oh, it was Ministry of Darkness Taker. I like Ministry of Darkness Taker. Your upload speed shot up to something that's actually usable. Well done, Eddie. Sim has to be 2002 game. That's late masked era Kane, isn't it? If I remember correctly. Did I just get a Facebook message? Oh god, Sim sent me a Facebook message. This will never end well. My phone's on my phone's behind me and I can't be bothered turning around. So Sim, whatever you sent me on Facebook can wait. We'll see you, Marina. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Just looked up and seen Sim's name appearing on Facebook. I'm like, oh dear. Oh dear, my Facebook tab is lighting up with Sim's name. This never means good things. I am concerned. Oh, half-mast king. Good lord, no. Sweet's in here. There is another 2 bugs that I actually managed to find today. I'll show you one of them when I get back to the main yard. The grain storage at the main yard doesn't work. The tip calls, actually none of the sheds seem to have tip calls. And the like main grain storage trigger is like a mile in the air. Also, the silage pit of the main yard is almost entirely underground. Hello, JK Gaming. How are you doing today? You know I'm gonna have to click on that link now just to see what Sim sent. And that terrifies me because his links tend to be a bit weird. All fixed. Awesome. I didn't know if you knew about them already or not, so I figured it's better off telling you. Massey, don't worry. There's no being late to a stream. You arrive when you arrive. As long as you don't show up after the stream, you're not late. I'm sad because I wanted to live my life, but now I'm a ghost. I mean, I have died several times in farm sim. Mainly by doing totally... You know, I'm going to get more legitimate silage. I'm going to do it more legit. So once I got this emptied, I'm going to get some more legit equipment. How did I make friends with Sim and Landy? Basically, Sim I met through my streams. We started speaking in the streams when he was on like 30 subs. I subscribed to him, started giving him shoutouts, and we started talking from there. Landy was through TeamSpeak. And Dan and Silver and Brad and VF. And I'm not even gonna start trying to pronounce your name, dude. What do they happen? This is my best bet. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. And my Dutch is terrible. I do apologise. Hey, Paralympic. He has that fixed sin. I think I sent him the link Silver sent us. So let's empty this out. And while that's emptying, I'm gonna follow Sim's link to see what on earth he sent. Then check his Facebook message. And then get more legit equipment. Oh, he just sent me a picture of Ministry of Darkness Undertaker. Okay. Right. We need more legit equipment. So, that. And that. Also, I've changed my Be Right Back screen. I didn't mention this during the stream yet. I changed my Be Right Back screen, so I'm just going to bring it up real quick. It's totally more honest than it used to be. 100% more honesty there. But yeah, the silage pit is a tad broken. Nightbot is admin on everything because Nightbot's a robot. We can tell. We can tell Nightbot what to do. And yes, I have bought Chavtor. I have bought Chavtor. Where did that go? Why is my game suddenly being weird? No. Okay. Uh-oh. Good news, bad news, guys. Oh, awesome, sitting here. Good news, bad news. Good news, I know exactly what just happened. Bad news, I did something really dumb and crashed the game. Oh no! I forgot to activate the... Can I crash the game, please? I forgot to activate the Tatras. Yeah, Nightbot is effectively remote controlled. So we've just lost literally all the progress we made. That was me doing something I shouldn't have. So it's not a case of... You know, let's get that activated as well. That wasn't a case of me doing... Well, the game breaking or the map breaking the game. That was me doing something completely stupid. Where is it? That. Hello, Nerf Gun Man. How are you doing? I feel so bad now because that field now needs to be harvested again. I forgot to download the class. Whoops. Also, yeah, I've parked the Landy in exactly the position where I'd spawn inside of it. And now there's a weird, funky little bit of lag going on in the stream. What'd you miss? Well, assuming you were just watching, you didn't miss the game crashing. So what I'll do is I'll do off camera work and get that field reharvested. And I'm gonna get the field anaconda. Mega Chavtor with triples, please. And loading wagons. I want the Terra Vitesse, which is the biggest one in the game. There we go. So as you can see, everything's kind of gone back to where it was, which is a bit of a shame. There we go. Hello, Peter. How are you doing? Oh, this is completely ridiculous. I should save my game more frequently than like once per stream. Yes. It's taking up the entire road. This is not Tanktor. This is Chavtor. You work for Giants? Somehow I doubt that, Nerf gun man. This is fabulous. Do I like TM at Marduk? That is a very odd question, Paralympic. Oh. That was a strange lag spike. I kind of do and kind of don't. I like his commentary style. I like the commentary that he does. I think he's like really full of energy and nice. Good commentary. I don't like the way that he plays games. And I don't particularly like the amount of language he uses either. I don't particularly appreciate the strength of language he uses. Can you have the mod list? Exclamation mark mods. Walls fixed, working perfect. Awesome. But for those of you watching who have never made a map or tested a map, they're the kind of things that happen. Is dumb things break in dumb ways. Questions in here. Have you put a tip call map in? The tip call info layer? Because that realistically should be on all the roads. Just so that you can't do something dumb like unload a trailer load of grass in the middle of the road. Which I know is realistic, but it's dumb. You don't like WWE? Yes! I was actually watching SmackDown last night. I tend to watch the pay-per-views and then the Raws and SmackDowns after, but other than that, I'm quite casual about it. I'm not, you know, the kind of person who will sit there and watch the entirety of Raw and criticize every little thing they did wrong and criticize the booking and all that, or get super excited about something. It's just kind of, eh. That's the thing that happened. Have I made any mods? Yes! Exclamation mark Clown Tour will get you to one of the 2 mods that I have actually worked on. Oh, this thing beeps as well. Interesting. Is there a way to download my mods in one go? No. No, there is not, because I'm not going to rehost them all, because that would be that would be a 4 GB file. 4 plus. Plus some of the mods that I have are in fact private. So I'm not going to ever host them anywhere. Out of respect for the people who did it. Have I banned anyone in the stream? Yes, somebody did get banned. In fact, 2 people got banned. Did I watch Survivor Series? Yes, I did, Laserbeam. And hello, Harry in the Harness. And Jacob's Gaming, hello. And welcome back, Shirley. People generally get banned every stream. It's an unfortunate reality that people come in here, see that, oh, there's people having fun, I'm going to try and ruin it. because idiots. And yeah, that, you know, it's a thing that you have to deal with. This looks ridiculous. Hey, Super Texter Man. I can't believe there's some YouTubers who use this as like their main tractors and thumbnails and whatnot. Granted, they play on American maps, but it's still... Oh my god, this barely fits through here. How am I going to get this thing around the yard if it barely fits through that giant... My chaff is getting wet. It's fine. See, look, magically dry. What I will have to do, if the bugs have been solved, is re-acquire a tip column map for the map. Hello, Mr. Linz. See you, Mr. Linz. Every streamer gets trolls, and the more people you have in chat, the more likely you are to get trolls. So with 51 people watching right now, I'm, you know, reasonable risk. Because it's farm sim, it's... There's idiots everywhere. Can I fit through here? Yes. Fantastic. Who makes this map? Sitting here, who is in the chat somewhere, and there is a link to his channel in the description that you might not have actually noticed. If you look in the description, there's a link to his YouTube channel in the description. I thoroughly encourage you guys to go over and check him out. You know what? This would be an easier way to get in and out of the field. Or to use this. Whoa! Lag central. I just saw that on the stream, and I do apologize for the... Is that something coming from OBS, I wonder? Or XSplit? So I'm trying to induce lag in XSplit now. I'm wondering, is it my connection is derping again? Hello, Edward. Are you guys getting lag at all, or is it just, like, on my downlink that there's lag? Have I dropped any... It's just on the downlink. So I'm just going to check for dropped frames real quick. This could easily be on my end. No, it's on YouTube's end. Not laggy here. It's on YouTube's end and it's only happening for me. That is odd. I'm going to bring this down to 480 just so I get an idea of what's going on the stream, but don't need the thingy. Yours before, but it's good now. Okay, just a local thing. That's fine. How did I become interested in farming? I live in Ireland, Peter. Where I live, it's a quite rural community. It's kind of a small town, but where exactly I live, I'll put it this way. One of the highlights of my year every year is... Hello, Beard. One of the highlights of every year is, and I kid you not, the combine coming through my housing estate where I live. Because every single year without fail, it gets stuck. Every year that it comes through, it gets stuck. Both going to the field and coming back from the field. And it used to be a TX65 that they used. It is now a TX or TS5090, I think it is. Really nice harvester. Like, seriously nice. What I do want to do on this map as well is get some sugar beets in the ground. Favorite tractor? Massey 135 by quite a distance. Hello, Loke. How are you doing today? It's a nuisance at any time, Rob, not just when you're trying to watch somebody you enjoy watching. It's actually more annoying when you're trying to do something. Like, watching me is fine, but that's a chill out thing. Like, when I'm streaming and I start having internet problems, that's when I get angry. When I'm uploading a video and I start having internet problems, that's when I get really angry. Because it's really a nuisance and just gets in the way. And I have been known to use some quite colourful language, actually. Because of internet issues. All tractors are cool? Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you're always angry. 100 likes on the stream would be awesome. See you, Peter. Enjoy the rest of your day, dude. So, yeah. And see you in the hub. Carol's gotta go as well. And hello, Martin. There's no such thing as being late, Martin. Don't say you're late. There's no being late in a stream. The only way you can be late to a stream is if you show up as I'm saying goodbye. That's when you're late. If you show up and I'm halfway through a stream, it's not a big deal. You missed me live streaming? I don't live... Philip and people who are new, I don't live stream Monday or Tuesday because I'm actually... Monday is 90% of the day is just me relaxing and chilling out. And Tuesday is 90% of the day is me recording and getting videos ready for the rest of the week. Wednesday is when the live streams begin, again for the week. Although the week after next there won't be any streams because new bathroom. Hype. That is a big hole. No tip calls whatsoever. That's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. This is what the inside of the chapter looks like without any of the actual modelling. That's what the raw wireframe looks like. Holy cow, that's a lot of polys. The chaff is not supposed to fall through the ground, Robert. And hello, Flamestar. Don't think I said hello to you. Welcome along. Why do we need new bathroom? The one that we have... I do remember you, Dean. The one that we have, the bath is about 30 years old. The shower unit that we have is about 12 years old. The toilet breaks constantly. And the sink is coming away from the wall. And all in all, it just needs a bit of new life breathed into it. So it's a case of everything is breaking, so we might as well just replace it. And Martin, yes, this is called Chavtor because it's Fahy's favourite tractor, and Fahy is a Chav. Fahy insisted on having this when the multiplayer was on Goldcrest, so I insist on calling it Chavtor. It has to be in this configuration as well. It has to, well, not the Field Anaconda, that's just for my own entertainment. It has to be a 975E with triple wheels. What map is this? This is, as it says in the title and the description, this is Court Farms Limited Flamestar. It is a work in progress by sitting here. It will be released on console and PC when it is ready. And I'm hoping to test it out and play around with it. So you'll see some problems and you'll see some weird stuff happening. Absolutely none of this is representative of the map on its stuff. Hello, GNS Agri. How are you doing today? But very little of what you see is representative. The good things probably are. The bad things not so much. It's just a case of I'm actually looking for problems. Which sounds very cynical. It sounds like I'm looking to, you know, diss the map constantly. No, I'm looking for ways to improve the map. you know, talk to sit and hear a reasonable amount. I can say, hey, this is a problem. You might want to look into it. 90% of the time, he's already done it. But with map testing, you're actually looking for the bad. I'm doing good, GNS. Thank you very much for asking. So map testing isn't as easy as saying, oh, I like this map, so it's good. It's, okay, where are the problems? What pitfalls has he, you know, because there are billions of pitfalls when you're making a map. What pitfalls have managed to strike? You know, what mistakes are there? What problems are there? Because there's always going to be mistakes. There's always going to be problems. Even Bullet Bill, Oxygen David, all the good, you know, all the top guys will make these same mistakes because they're so easy to make, and they'll run into the same problems. Sometimes even weirder problems. That hill looks a bit extreme. Sometimes they'll run into weirder problems even than, you know, I've seen on here. And 2 or 3 of the problems I've seen on here are the exact same problems that Oxygen David had. And the exact same problems that Bullet Bill had. So we already know the solution. We'll do sitting here. I'll do a quick run through the map later on and get back to you on that one. And hello, Kill the Gamer. How are you doing today? Because often with the bugs, I have to do a quick run through. Thank you very much for the time check, Laser Beam. It does mean we have less than half an hour left. Is it a grass harvester? Is what a grass harvester, Arnold? Is it on driving a grass harvester? No! Let's get Dave to 40-50. I don't think that's going to happen in half an hour. Mind you, I said that on Saturday for 4,000, so I don't know. I can't see myself hitting 40-50 today. That'd be awesome. I would like to get into... Move them back then, they'll be on paved roads, roads. Yeah, that makes more sense. Not having tip calls is hilarious. And that is a weakness of the way Giants have done it. Because you do need to have a specific thing in place, and sometimes it decides to just plain not work. So yeah, that happens regularly, and it's not something that's the map maker's fault. It's the game decides, no, this one is not good enough for me, and I'll need to look into user attributes of tip calls and that kind of nonsense. Because they're going to be fun to try and work with. You shared it with your friends? Thank you very much, GNS. And thank you to whoever did subscribe. I did see you coming through there in the little number ticker at the bottom. To those of you wondering, yes, that number ticker is actually live. Or more or less live. Within a few seconds. YouTube is usually about 10 minutes to 2 hours delayed. So the numbers you guys see when you look at my channel are wrong almost all the time. The numbers you see during the streams here for the sub goal, they are correct. That is a live subscriber counter. So it gives me a better idea of what is going on. What time am I finishing? I'll be finishing at 7. So we got about 25 minutes left to get 16 subscribers, which is possible, I guess. But if you are enjoying the stream, please do hit that like button as well, because I would love to get 100 likes on the stream today, as well as the 4,050th subscriber. And in all honesty, just you guys watching the stream is more important than you guys subscribing, in a way. Because I'd much prefer to have a good community than a million subscribers, or even 100,000. I'll take a good community over 100,000 subscribers any day. 4,029 is what YouTube says, and that is wrong. Welcome back, Marina. 4,029 is from near the start of the stream. When will I be streaming next? That will be tomorrow. I do stream Wednesday through till Sunday. And then Monday and Tuesday I take off from streaming just to get videos and stuff done. Thank you to whoever just subscribed as well. Welcome to RainbowDave Madhouse, and hope you enjoy your stay. Sweet's in here. I'll get the... I was going to do something else after the stream. Hopefully I can get a quick run through the map done in the Land Rover. Just to kind of take little notes. I'm glad I've got a notepad beside me now. I've got a pen and a notepad sat beside me at all times, because I do tend to need notes on different things. I'll just note it down, send you a list. It updates when I post, or I post a channel comment. It does not update like that, Laserbeam. It's a YouTube crawler goes through every so often. 78 likes. Interesting. Could get 100 if everybody were to like it, because we've got 47 people watching. I'm presuming that everybody is liked. That was you resubbing, you unsub by accident. That's fine, Banter's Pig. The question I have though is, did you unsub? Did you hit the unsub button, Banter's Pig? Because YouTube has been unsubscribing people without their consent. Thank you to whoever just subscribed there. Welcome or welcome back to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Lag here and there. Yeah, it happens. I'm gonna need to have a talk. Possibly we just reset my router. That usually fixes it. Should be fixed by tomorrow. Hello, Faring Pro. What have you missed? You missed me doing a harvest that doesn't now count. And doing this parts of this grass field that I'm currently clearing out twice. Well, I'll just do the harvest off camera at some point. Lagging for Rob again. I'm just going to keep an eye on my live feed here and see if... Perhaps you didn't. Yeah, that's the thing. YouTube is unsubscribing people at random. It looks good to me. The stream looks good to me, which is always fun. Woo. Don't want to show the Steam overlay because that can cause issues. No lag for you. Chat seems to be working fine. YouTube is having so many issues of late. Like seriously, where's the... There we go. YouTube is just full of issues of late. YouTube randomly subscribed you to people. Why can't it do that for me? Like, give me random bonus views too. That'd be nice. That is a new one. Are you sure you're not just looking at the home screen, GNS? Because YouTube have made it so subscriptions isn't the default view anymore. You're becoming a lurker, Massey. There's no harm in being a lurker. It's the farm from old streams? Is it? Oh, and Mark, that seeing as Dusty Dave kind of de-lurked that little idea. The Lely Baler is coming out in about just over an hour, actually. So I will be downloading that tonight and hopefully using it tomorrow. What's a lurker? It's somebody who doesn't chat much. It's somebody who just sits and watches the stream. I tend to do it in Landy streams and Sim streams and VF streams and Chris's streams. It's just something that... it's something that a lot of YouTubers do. A lot of people who put out videos tend to lurk because... Number one, it can take attention away from the stream itself. And number two, it has a habit of annoying. It has a habit of getting people who just constantly ask questions. No, Ross, it won't be coming to console. It's a convert from 2013. It's a quick and dirty one that the ARM team have done. And Tommy, that baler, the Lily baler, is the small square baler, the Lily Velger 135, I think it is, or something like that. The small baler from 2013 that ARM team did. Mark just watches for the RainbowDave professional driving course instructions. How's the stream going for you? It's going good, Kevin. Thank you very much for asking. There has been a bit of lag. Shirley might set up a YouTube channel. If you want to do YouTube, my genuine advice is do it. And Camille Rapach, I think I've pronounced your name correctly. That was lag on my end. Wow. That was lag within XSplit. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. Can you pick them wheelbase up in your hand? Tommy? Tommy.
Yes, you can. It's going to be awesome.
Hello, Minecraft XCG. How are you doing today? Anyone else available for you to lurk in tonight? VF, I think, is streaming tonight. And Blandy may or may not be. Depends on the lurking skills. My lurking skills are second to none. I will just appear randomly in streams and then disappear for 2 hours. When is VF uploading? He will be streaming at 8:30. He'll be streaming after the baler is released, so I think he might be using the baler tonight. I don't quite think he's realised it's a tiny baler with a 200 litre capacity. Is FarmSim bad on console? No. I've no issues with FarmSim being on console. I have issues with the people on console constantly asking if mods come into console. Because generally speaking, the answer is no, because either the mod author doesn't want to come into console in the first place, or it's a brand that isn't on console. So people asking for John Deere or Class or stuff like that, I'm just going to move my a bit closer to me because I've realised it's quite quiet. People who keep asking for mods that just can't come to console for one reason or another. Scripts, specifically people asking about seasons coming to console. That won't happen, it's a script. Yeah. Like, I have no issue with people playing it on console. It's the people, and sitting here, you might agree with me here. It's the people that are constantly demanding mods and constantly asking, is this coming to console? Is that coming to console? Is the other coming to console? If it's coming to console, the person making it will tell you. And I will say there are a few map makers out there, myself included, who are genuinely considering just not bringing their maps to console out of sheer spite. What's in a script? Coding. It's Lua codes. And the reason they're not allowed on console is because Microsoft and Sony said so. It's not down to giants. Yeah, Sony and Microsoft are worried about hacking. Sitting here, is it that serious? Because if that's serious, then surely Xbox One should have scripts available. There is roughly 15 minutes left of the stream. I might go over by a minute or two, but not by much. Just comes down to when I check my time. And Laserbeam, be careful with the caps. Hello Liam, how are you doing today? I do apologize for having caps as a spam filter, but some people do have a habit of... Yeah, the most annoying question is, will it be on console? Absolutely. Like, the second most annoying is now, when's it coming out? I mean, it says a lot. that, and I don't mind people wondering that. It's just the constant barrage of questions from console players. And Dusty Dave, I'm afraid you're in the worst possible position because you do make maps, and I know I do. I'm working on one at least, which may never be finished. Janus Agri, thank you very much for... You weren't subscribed? Dude. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your stay. You've been here for like 3 or 4 days. You hadn't subscribed? Wow. Like, map makers are probably in the worst position. People like me and Landy who stream are in a horrific position because we can show off all these wonderful scripts and all these wonderful mods and whips and whatnot. And then the first question that somebody asks is it coming to console? I haven't actually looked at your latest map list today. I feel kind of guilty. I haven't been following FSUK at all. If you gave me a choice of a PC or console, what would I have? I'd have a PC every day of the week. Because with a PC you can play your games and then decide you want to do some work. And you don't have to move. You unsub and sub again to see that idiot on the top. That's the voice I imagine, Tommy. That's the voice I imagine all these people having is it coming to console? You was... Oh, you were... Ah, the unsub bug. That is a very fun bug. Yeah, projects everywhere and not enough time in the day to do them. I know that feeling, Dave. I remember the day that I hit 1,000. I almost cried that day. That was amazing. Why did I say that? Yeah, I know why I was that emotional. There's reasons. Is the map going to be on console? The FS17 project? Ooh. Dusty Dave with his fingers in all of the pies. Massey, YouTubers saying that it's not a thing. They're denying it being a thing. Hello, Doru Vasile. I'm gonna call you Mr. Vaseline. 10 minutes left, is there? There's 11. Ooh. They sound like 2 very tasty projects indeed, Dave. I look forward to seeing them. You are indeed a master of the very vague. the vague hints as to what you're doing. Hello, Spiddy. It is frustrating, Ross, and it's more frustrating having to explain to people who maybe don't understand. I wanted that one. Very rare that I will tab out a game to ban somebody, but that was one that I had to get. I'm using some bigger... Yeah, I'm being realistic, Spiddy. This is me being realism is key. Realism absolutely key, because in reality you would want something with lots of grip to power this implement. My webcam is making me look sunburnt. Yes, it's the white balance is off. I'm either sunburnt or really cold. It depends on where I put my arm. Harry in a Harness, hello. Thank you very much for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy your day. Did I see a misclick there by Dan? Dan the Resident Robo Mod. much chaff has this just taken and eaten? 260,000 litres. Oh my god, that's never ever going to be compacted. I'm now wondering how much that silo can actually take. You're fishing. Oh, that's good enough. You like trains? I would never guess, seeing as your name is Mad Train Driver. Genus, I think everybody's sick and tired of hearing it. Or seeing it in chat and whatnot. General rule is, I will say if something is coming to console. If it's coming to console. I will say it straight out, and I did with the map spotlight of this. Sitting here does plan on having this on console. To the point where he's planning stuff for it on console. Oh, sweet. I missed your message just today, so I'm looking at the stream to read it. See you sitting here. I'll get a message to you on Steam as soon as I can. It may take like half hour after the stream just to drive around. Maybe longer depending on when I get called for dinner. Cofter390, thank you very much for subscribing. Cofter? Don't you have a second account called Crofter? And Tomic Galonka, thank you very much for subscribing as well. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse, both of you. Hope you enjoy your stays. What is the map I'm making called? It is called Donetsk. Hey, Paul. Danke gut. Oh my god, Ventanwin, yes. I was hoping Ventanwin would be converted. Oh, I am a happy, happy man. Quentin will return, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, I'm just putting it out there now. Quentin will return. For those of you who know what I'm saying, yes. For those of you who don't, you're in for a treat when Ventanwin arrives. You like my sub animation? I do as well. It used to be a rainbow sheep dancing around, but I genuinely prefer the guy getting smashed by the tree. I'm so glad to hear it's coming back, because that was a real diamond that got lost. Yeah. But it was like, Ventanwin was one of the unluckiest maps in 15. Because if it was released on a different day, or a different week, not the week that Thornton came out, that would have been one of the biggest maps in the game. And it got completely overlooked. Which I always found a shame. Like the detail work, and I genuinely think Ventanwin was a better map than Thornton. I'm gonna go that far. Like, yeah, it had an insane number of fields, good lord. But what's the harm when the fields all have... the map has character? Yeah, Genus, that's why I like it. Oh yeah, Landy and Silver are setting up their versions of the same thing. That's my honest opinion, dude. Like, granted I didn't play Thornton in 15, but if I thought it was... like, I was looking through maps and I saw Ventanwin, I was like, yes, this is all of the things that I want. Or not Thornton, Ventanwin. I've confused myself. Words are hard. I don't know what map I said was good. I was looking through maps and I was trying to avoid stuff that Sim and other people are on, and I saw Ventanwin and I was like, hang on, this is a really good looking map. Tested it for like 20 minutes, so I was like, yep, this is the map I need. Hello, Mad Slabs. You are very nearly late. because I'm finishing up reasonably soon. Oh, was this the funny bug where it just has a massive hole in the silo for some reason? There is a funny little bug in Farm Sim 17 where occasionally the silos will just have massive... I'm just ignoring the song, Dal. I'm just ignoring the music right now. Occasionally silage pits will just have random holes in them, and yes, this is in fact one of those times where the game has bugged this time and has caused the divot in the silage pit. We're now up to 310,000 litres of chaff almost entirely in that hole. Why did Landy ban you from chat? I don't know, probably because you said something that you shouldn't have. And Landy doesn't ban people from chats. It's usually Dan. And Dan knows... Dan is amazing. He knows all the rules and all the schedules of all the people. And people don't get banned from Landy's stream for no reason. People just don't get banned from Landy's stream for no reason. I've banned a few people from Landy's streams. There was always a reason. I've given a couple of timeouts for like a joke. As a joke to people who I knew could take the joke. And it's always to people I know can take the joke. I never hand out random timeouts to people who I don't think can. So, I think Fahi's got a couple of timeouts. Pedro, I think, got timed out at one point. Sim... Every time I see Sim in a stream and he's not a mod, I time him out. Just because I know he can take a joke. Dan's fishing today. Yeah, Dan's relaxing. He's having a nice Wednesday fish. Which I'll probably be doing later on this evening if I start getting stressed out again. And for those of you who aren't on Discord, you should probably join because February 13th is officially Discord Annoy Fahi Day, where I will be taking away his right to kick people from Discord. He doesn't know this yet. Well, now he does. I'll be taking away his ability to kick people off the Discord, and everybody has to tag him in everything ever. Because it's his birthday, and I want to give him the present of being unbelievably annoyed by everybody on the Discord. And Discord is free to join, by the way, and it is a lot of fun. I tend to just arrange random things on there. And say completely random things. A lot of what I say on there is not serious. If there's an announcement, it's usually serious. Hey Landy, I'm being super realistic. This is how you do it in real life, isn't it? You get the 900 series Challenger and the biggest fire wagon you can, and because you need plenty of grip. I mean, this is slippery grass. This is grass. It's slippery. You're gonna need lots of grip. Oh, you will be logging into Discord come the 13th, dude. I'll make sure of it. The grass is slippery. I'm making sure I have enough grip. I may or may not have got bored and decided the 900 series Challenger was the best tractor for this job. But I mean, it works really well. He's gonna ruin all our fun by not logging into Discord that day. Ooh. Is that gonna happen in the stream as well? The last message on... Yes it is. Oh my god, that's amazing. The last message in chat keeps flashing between 2 or 3 different messages. That's wonderful. Triples give you floatization. No tractions. Possibly, yes. But they're definitely, I mean, I definitely can't flip this thing, which is always nice. And it is 7 o'clock, which means it is time for me to start leaving you for the day. I'll be back again tomorrow at about 5 o'clock GMT. It fills up quick. Yeah, I used a big M. It's like 4 or 5 swaths of the normal mores. Put into one, so it's a super swath. I have had this thing fill up in a few seconds when Mr. Lynn's was given. Somebody had the bright idea of giving Mr. Lynn's a windrower. He has a habit of making the single biggest windrow you will ever see. I have filled this thing up in literally 5 seconds. Peter, that's an issue with the... I would say turn off traffic if you're having that issue a lot. It's the only real advice I can give you. But I will be back tomorrow again with some more Court Farms. VF will be streaming at 8:30, I think. That's when he usually streams. I'm just standing here. But until next time... Oh, Landy's going to be streaming. I thought so. So head on over to Landy. He'll be streaming in a moment. Until next...